Anybody, any one or two, not more than that, so that we can, because we have lots of things to do and time is less. Yes, well, let me ask somebody who has not said yet. Yeah, Pratishta. Yesterday, what we did, and now, what are the insights you have now? Yes, Pratishta, please unmute yourself.
Hi, Hitesh.
Hi.
First of all, thank you so much for organizing this. I was waiting for the workshop from you since long. We had a conversation before also.
Yes, yes.
So yes, I am looking forward to today's session as well. I think today you will be covering on the esoteric part. Yesterday also many people said that they are very into esoteric part. Even I am in the same. So I'm looking forward. And yesterday the session was good, and you made it enjoyable and practical.
Nice. So I'm entertaining at least.
Well, that's a good part of the training. Yeah. It has to be entertaining.
Yes, thank you. Subhasini, uh, after your share, we will start. Please share what are your insights after yesterday's understanding of NLP, extended understanding according to my language.
Yeah, so actually the session was good yesterday, and the overall understanding of NLP and the techniques. So I'm just looking forward to learn more in the session today, because yesterday was just the introduction, which you have driven the concepts and everything, which is very smooth, and it is I mean, the session was completely engaged actually. So I'm so happy yesterday as well. In the end of the session, I got disconnected because of my data got exhausted. So today I'm just expecting many more techniques to learn from your end.
Definitely, today is full of techniques, and we will. I have shared manual over here in the chat
Yeah,
groups, right? So those who
yeah.
are new, please download the manual. Pratishta, it is just click the link, and you will have the manual in Chrome or uh, Internet Explorer or whatever browser you are using, and from that you can download it, right? So just click the link, everyone. Thank you, Subhasini. I am sorry.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So what I am doing today is I am not going to discuss every page of the manual, because there are so many things which are self-explanatory when you discuss with your coachee. But there are few things which are not that self-explanatory. So I will touch that parts, and I will try to experiment here with different techniques, so that you can also practice that part. And it is really very amazing. And let me not say it, let's experience it, right? So let me share the presentation and let's start. By the way, I have asked two people because I wanted to just know the feedback. If anyone want to share anytime, do let me know. And because if you want to ask any question also, do let me know anytime. It is not kind of that I am very open for any question anytime, right? If you don't understand, do ask. So yesterday we were up to here that this is the model of destiny, right? This is not the communication model, because from here one person can create entire life, or one can help somebody to create their life, redesign the life. Anything is possible from this model, right? So this is the very basic fundamental of NLP. And though you might think that it is not I mean, I have not said technique kind of, but it is not so. It actually, if you will learn this model, then every technique will be from here, because every time we are referring to this model back to back. Okay, so now let's discuss about meditation, right? So what is the purpose of meditation? Why you do meditation? Do tell me.
To silence the mind.
Very nice. Okay, to silence the mind. Anything else?
meditation will help us to speak to our inner soul. So it is the best way to speak to our inner soul, actually.
Great, very nice. It's an enriching process to our soul, which is inner, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Is there somebody else who would like to say?
Meditation, hello Jitendra. Jitendra is speaking. Meditations help us to calm down our mind and gives us a focus and clarity. Okay, for anything or if we have any question regarding anything, regarding health, regarding prosperity, we can get some solution through meditation, because only the inner noise is creating hindrance between the solution and us. The universal or cosmic energy, which is always communicating with us, but that we and our mind is creating some disturbances and we cannot hear
Yes.
the solution. ऐसा होता है कि हमारे मन में कोई भी सवाल आता है तो उसका आंसर immediately in the next movement it is available, but are we listening to that? Because our mind is not quiet. So solution meditation में ये होता है कि हमारा जो इंटरनल इनर नॉइजेस होते हैं वो हमेशा काम डाउन होता है, कम हो जाता है, then you can have a solution, you can listen to that voice and solution, you will get the solution for everything. So this is my understanding about meditation.
So let me tell you one thing, and this might be going to bust the myth about meditation we all have, right? And that is, number one thing is, today we are going to discuss about applied aspect of NLP and meditation, right? NLP way meditation. So it is not about spiritual aspect of meditation. Definitely you all know that aspect, right? Whatever you have discussed right now is all spiritual, right? You go inside and manage your soul and silence the noise, everything, right? But the question is, though everybody is teaching that go for meditation and bring down the frequency in alpha level, beta level, and right, so many things are there, right? We have learned and silence the noise, and but let me tell you with my experience that all these things are marketing stuff and nothing is required. Even I will say that meditation is required only for 5 to 10 seconds, not more than that, and that you can do anywhere while walking, even while blinking. You can blink for 10 seconds, right? So why I'm saying this, do I have any kind of authority? Yes, definitely I have. Where you will learn that when, see, for an example, when I think, for an example, somebody has a problem and I think that that problem should go away, and within seconds, if that person might be in America or might be in Australia, that person is getting cured. Or if somebody has some question and I just think of it and I understand what the emotion or question that person is in, and for that I don't go into any meditation. And this is, even you might nowadays siddhis, right? Siddhis means achievements in meditation. When you do meditation and samadhis and for long, and then you will achieve this, and that day or that time never come into anyone's life, is it? And even we are waiting for that time to come, oh, when I will achieve this or that. But it is not required to do any meditation. After learned so many meditation, I understand this, that definitely it will help you to calm down or anything. But that is no, I am not saying that meditation is not working, but what I am saying is, for applied aspect, if you want to do something, if you have some intention, and there is no need to do meditation, you can do directly also, and NLP can help you for that. How? Let me tell you. So basically I am talking about application aspect, right? So spiritually everything is fine, I am not touching that part, but how we will use meditation. So one thing is, achieving our goal, right? How many of you think that I want to wish that I want to apply meditation to achieve my goal? It can be any goal. Yeah, please raise your hand, everybody, so that I can understand who is in sync. Nice, nice, very nice. Okay. And Pratishtha and Bala, you are thinking about. So, is there any confusion with my question, or you have some different opinion? Please share. Or Pratishtha might be talking in the phone. Okay. Yes, Bala.
I had some internet connection issue, so I lost your question actually.
Oh, what I am asking is, do you think that you want to use meditation as an applied tool to achieve your goal?
Yes, obviously.
Good way, right? Right. And what is best way to use meditation to achieve our goal? Yeah, I am asking to everyone. You can also answer, but I am asking to everyone. What is the best way? What we learned yesterday from that, if you can have insights, that will be useful now.
First, you need to decide on a goal,
Pardon?
and first you need to decide on a goal, and then you have to do visualization based on that goal, affirmation that it is becoming already, it is true.
Do you want me to show you yesterday's slide? So that 1 minute. Here, what I have discussed is, here you will get something, and that is called resourceful state, right? So whenever you are in resourceful state, your action will give you resources, and then your action will drive results, and that results will drive your destiny, right? So how are you going to get that resourceful state? Through gratitude. Only 2G are required. One is the goal you want to meditate on, and second thing is gratitude, because gratitude is the biggest powerful state of mind which can help, because it is most resourceful state, right? If you learn how to be in gratitude, that's more than sufficient, and that is wonderful state. But here in application of NLP, it is called most resourceful state, right? So we will talk about these two. So if you learn to offer your gratitude or be in gratitude or state of mind in the gratitude, that would be a best thing to do. But my question is very different now. Wonderful thing I want to ask that now. By the way, how many of you are using meditation for goals? Already using? Okay. Okay. And how, yes, okay. And how many of you are using meditation and feeling gratitude also there? Great, great. Okay. And how many of you have different strategy for doing meditation for goal and for doing meditation for gratitude? And that's a wonderful question to think of. Yes, Pratishtha. How do you do that? Please let me know and let know us. Yeah, Ravi also. So
yeah, in my case, gratitude is one of my core values. Like actually, I don't need to meditate. Okay, so because gratitude and all is right from the beginning, that is inculcated. Like you need to be grateful to God, parents, like those who are helpful to you, and all those other things. So gratitude is every second. Like I have like those who help me. Like will never forget those kind of things. Like and feel gratitude for everything that I am presently today for God and parents and all. So I don't need any meditation for that to be following gratitude. Okay, that's my feeling.
But while you're feeling gratitude, you are in meditative state. So it is vice versa. Yes, I
okay,
can
might be, but that's what my this thing.
Yes,
yeah.
That's what you are doing and you are thinking. Perfectly fine. Nice. I think your answer might resonate to many of the people, but who would like to share something different if you have, or the Ravi's answer is almost your answer? Or if you have something different, definitely do share with me.
For goal, have you self-hypnosis? If I'm doing early in the morning or before sleeping, either of the time. For gratitude, it's like I used to write a gratitude note. Now, whenever somebody has done something or something which makes me smile, I just take up like 30 seconds to thank them, thank the universe for getting me aligned to such a person.
Nice way. Good, sir. Thank you for that. Because everybody has some their own way, and that's every way is very interesting for every one of us, right? But now let me introduce something new to you. See, we are talking about measuring our thoughts or emotions. And why? Because you can control or improve whatever you can measure, right? For example, I said that, yeah, I am doing meditation, but what is the quality of meditation? If I will ask you, then how are you going to answer? So there should be some what we call KPI, key. What is called full form of KPI? Key
performance indicator.
Performance or
So
process
that's
indicator.
what we are looking for. Like, for an example, let me ask you that now everybody is in front of camera, and you can show me with your hands to me like this or this or this, right? Or up or down. So at least you have some distance to show your hands so that I can see your hands. You right, left, right. This much distance you should have from screen. So Anishji and A20 is, please rename yourself so that we can understand.
Yeah, A20 means I'm Satish, sir.
Satish ji, yeah, welcome Satish. So please rename if possible.
Yeah.
And be a little bit back from the screen. Perhaps everybody is perfectly fine. Only this thing is you both have less space above the head. Okay. Now let me ask you a question, and you will respond immediately with your hand gesture, right? So you will show me the direction. For example, I will ask you to show me the direction left, your left. Yeah, see, Satish, it is top, but left is over here. For myself, it is over there. So at least have that distance so that I can see your hands, where the hands are going, right? Okay, let me go back so that you can. If I will show my left, I will show something like that, right? But I cannot show like that. Yes, exactly. Yeah, and Anishji, it is top, perhaps your left might be like this. Change the angle. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Right? Or show me your right. Yeah, and make it very fast so that don't need to think about it. Good. Now I can see everybody, right? Okay. And Deepa, Ratan, sorry, Alka, Deepa, and Deepan, please start your video camera for some time so that I can see you, and Pratishtha also. It is required to for me to see you. Okay. Anyway, let's move forward. Yeah. So now I am asking a few questions, and please reply as soon as possible so that your logical mind is not going to involve with this stuff. And let me ask you a question. Where is your past? Show me. Okay. Yes. Satish, Bala, Subhasini, Tirupa. Yes, okay, Bala, good, got it. Yeah, Anishji, okay, I have seen Ravi, okay. Tirupa, show me your past. Yeah, Yogeshji, okay. Tirupa, Subhasini, and Satish. Show me your past. Where is your past? Past. Okay, done. Okay, Tirupa. Satish, Subhasini, please show your past. Hand gestures. You need to unmute if you want to speak. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got Satish, I got it. Do you want to speak something, Subhasini? Yeah, Deepa, show me past. Where is your past in the 3-dimension space?
Sir, actually, I have got some internet connection, so I can't hear anything. It's like stuck, everything.
Can you repeat?
Sir, there is net connection issue, so I can't hear anything.
So show your hand with hand gestures. Where do you think your past is? Is it on left, right, top, bottom, front, back, whatever you think? Angle. Okay, okay, got it. Yeah. Okay, Subhasini, got it. Thank you. Okay. Very fast. Now show me your future. Where is your future? Okay, very nice. Yeah, Bala, perfect. Okay, Ahanis just stop. Okay. Great. Perfect. How many of you think that your past and future is located in very different direction? Ravi, yeah, Anis, okay, Bala, Tirupa, yeah, Subhasini, yeah, Yogeshji, Vidya. Satish and Deepa, your past and future are located in different direction or same direction?
No,
I have
different lyrics.
Somi, Satish, your future, where is your future? Okay, and past is also there?
No.
No.
Okay, so different direction. Yeah, Deepa, yours one, your is back on the back. Okay, got it. Understood. So now let's understand this. So right now, see, this is the body is how I have put the body. So here is the head. So front is on top and bottom is your back. So from this, you can answer me that how many of you have future located in front? Okay, in front side only. You can now, you can just show me your hand that how many of you have future in your front? Okay, yes, great. And how many of you have your past on your back? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, great. How many of you have your past on left side? Yeah, Anis and Subhasini. Okay, 2 people. And how many of you have your future on your right? Yeah, Subhasini. Great. Okay. And who has a past in front? Anybody? No. Nice. Good. So now very important question I would like to ask. Now, what about where your goals are in the future?
What's the future? Yeah.
Yes, in the future. And your past is about gratitude, because all the gratitudes are in past, because we feel gratitude about everything we have, and what we have is our past, right? So now whenever you do meditation, see, we can measure everything in suppose from your childhood to till date, whatever thoughts and emotion you have has a 3-dimension location. It is there still. See, suppose if you think how many of you remember a childhood incidents till date? Something happened, happy moment or sad moment, anything, but it is in the childhood. Okay, Subhasini, you remember till date. At what age you have that memory? Around?
I could say, I mean, around from my age 6, 7, I'm remembering things like which I have happy and sad moments.
Yeah, no need to share content. Okay, up to this perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Because NLP
Yeah.
doesn't never ask about any personal content, so that's very
Yeah.
fine. So you are thinking that you remember something around your age 6 or 7, right? Now
6 or 7.
is it on the left, right, or center?
So I'm not getting you.
Where you can see that stuff? Where is that memory? Left, right, or center?
Left.
Okay. And how much distance it is approximately? Can you say your hand? Near, far? Yes. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Can you see my hand, sir?
Yes. Perfect. So now see, it is a different location. Yeah, and I think that is the location of your past also, right?
Yeah.
So you have stored something in your past, and if you can select something nearby memory, say last year or last week or last month,
Yeah.
something, and see, is there any difference between the distance of these two? That memory, yeah, definitely.
Yes, there is.
Which one is near?
It would be around 15, 20 years.
and your recent memory is near to you, and past memory, the age of 6 to 7 is far away.
Yes. Yes.
So this is perfectly filing system what we have, right? So every thought, every emotion from our childhood, even though you remember it or not, everything is around us, right? It is in the 3-dimensional space, and we are holding that every time we go everywhere. You can also check out, please check any childhood memory and see that you can find out a location or not. Everybody just check, and when you got a location, that childhood memory will be in your past location, and when you find out that location, just raise your hand so that I can understand who have completed. Very simple, 1 second, 2 second exercise. Yeah, Deepa, yes. Yeah, Yogesh, yes. Yeah, Satish, done. Yeah, Ravi, done. Bala, Tirupa, Jitendra, Anis. Yeah, done, Jitendra. Balaji,
It is, I'm a little confused with your question.
yeah,
Actually.
definitely.
So,
Ask what are you confused about.
see, whatever things are happening in our mind might be past and it is still happening in our mind only. Right? The memory and all. It's common for everything. Even it would be
See, I'm not talking
past
about.
or future.
I'm talking about your 3-dimensional structure of that memory. Let me ask you a question. Do you have any memory from your childhood, early childhood?
Yes. Yes, I have.
At what age?
I would say maybe at my 3. I still remember few moments. Some extraordinary moments happening at my age of 3.
Yeah, and only one, recall only one memory.
Yes, yes, I still remember.
Okay, and now see where it is. It is in front of you or on the back or the left or right? Where it is?
That's the question. I mean, that's why I'm not able to connect with you. You're asking me to think on left, whether it's right, left, or center.
Okay, so can you see the colors? Yeah, Anisha, 1 minute only. Yes. Is there any color?
Yes.
Yeah, where that color is located? In front of you? Where you are seeing that color? Where is that color?
Anything in my front?
Okay, nice. And on your front, it is on left or right or center?
Obviously center.
Nice. So there is a location of your memory. Can you understand that part? That you are seeing some location for your memory. And when you practice this, you will find very specific things about. So more than 30 details you can find in one only visual aspect. We are just talking about where it is located. Only these things we are learning, right? Yeah. Please, Satish, tell me.
अगर ये if I can't see that location, then what it means?
It doesn't mean anything. It is there are people who are some people are visually strong, so they can see things in the visualization. There are people who are auditory, so they initially they don't see. Everybody can see, but initially they don't see, and they can just hear the sounds. Somebody are very good at hearing sound of past, like there are very clear sound about memories of childhood also, and there are people who are feeling, so they are called kinesthetic. So it initially they have this preference, but everybody can understand that there is specific. So we are just learning simple thing that in our past we have put some memories of past which is actually there, and we have something in future we put in our future. So we have distinct filing system. That's what I want to tell you. And now when you meditate, if you are meditating your goal looking at past or not looking at future, then what will happen? Nothing will happen, because you should see where your goal is. Or if you are feeling gratitude and you are looking in front of you, and while your past is on your back, it is of no use, because you are not aligned to your location system, because your gratitude is somewhere and you are looking at somewhere. It is like driving straight while looking at left, and that is going to make an accident, right? So when you are doing meditation for gratitude, just focus where your past is, and so that you feel aligned, and you will feel maximum gratitude. And when you are doing meditation for your goal, look where your future is. If it is in your front, then look at there. If it is on your right, then look at there. Some people have also on the top, anywhere. It is unique to everyone, right? So this is what I want to tell, that you have to align your neurons exactly what you want to do, right? So that alignment will bring the results. Yes, any question for this?
It is show, it means it will vary from person to person, is it?
Definitely, yeah, everybody is unique, so it will vary definitely from person to person. And even we think that there are twin boys or girls, then also definitely it is very different for both of them. The way our neurology is aligned.
Sir,
Yes.
I had a doubt. You are telling that. So now, when I'm thinking about my past, I feel like no, I'm using my that left side memory. Hello,
Where,
yes, sir.
yes, not left, but where your past is. So left for you definitely, but in general, where your past is, or where the memory of the past are.
Okay, so I said when you asked me where is your future, I said it is in my front, and I said the past is in my back. But when I'm visualizing, when you told us to visualize, but I'm getting that I'm using that left side memory. So when I'm telling meditating for gratitude, should I focus on left side, or as I said, should I focus on my back?
So what is the exact question? Can you just tell me in one line your question?
Yeah, this. So the question is, when I am when I told you that my future is in the front, that is my vision. Like just I'm thinking that my future is in my front, and my past is in my back. But when you ask me to think about the past, then I think when I just was thinking, so it was coming in the left side. So where should I focus when I am doing the gratitude meditation?
So again, I am saying that it is not about left or back. It is where your past is, where you think your past is. There you should focus.
Okay.
Because left and right would be the general answer, but where your past is, there you focus, right? Anishji, you were saying something earlier. Thank you, Deep. Yeah, Anishji, you were saying something earlier, but I lost the track of it.
Yeah, the net connection issues there. That's the problem.
Got it? Nice. So this is something you can understand after years of practice, because this is nowhere written in the book, but this is I found from my practice that what mistakes we are doing and we should avoid, right? Now practice with this new understanding, and you will find that you will have lot. Because see, if you have alignment, then you will have maximum results. No? It is like a car. Everything should work. For an example, if your car is perfectly good, but fuel should be there. If fuel is also there, but wiring should be perfect. So if you will align everything, then only that car will learn. So like that car will run and we will learn. Both are same, right? So when you will put everything in alignment, you will get maximum result.
So Hiteshji, one question.
Yes, sir.
Suppose you feel gratitude about, say, yourself, about your body parts, that I have my hands working, I'm alive today. So what about that? Because that is neither in the past nor in the future, that is in present. So you focus on your body or what?
So your question is what?
So when you are focusing or when you are feeling gratitude about your body parts or about you being alive, right? So you are saying, no, when you are feeling gratitude, focus on your past. So this is about your current present. So then you should be focusing on your body, or like where?
5 senses are best way to do any meditation. So whatever sense is comfortable for you, you can use that sense, because everybody is unique. So answer will be unique for everyone. So what I'm asking is, for present, actually there is no direction, because for how much time will you consider it as in present? 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, right? So present is a very dicey term. So I am not talking anything about present, but even 1 second after it is our past. So, but if you want to be present in the present, then the simple thing is use your senses. You can see, and you see whatever you see completely, right? Become the seeing. Or if you want to hear, then hear every minute sound. Right now also you can practice simple, like listen to the sounds and noises around you. That noise of that fan or AC you have. Even you can hear sound or noise of your breathing if you are breathing heavily.
Yeah, okay.
When you go in this process, you will find lots of sound are there which are not in our awareness. Sound outside our house, sound of vehicles, and all of a sudden you will hear sound of a child crying, or somebody saying something to someone, anything, I don't know, right? So that will heighten the awareness, and that heightened awareness will give you that state of mind which is very alert, very focused. Because meditation is not about going and closing the eyes and sleeping kind of, but it is about being alert with everything. That's why our this is specified the posture for meditation, right? Very erect posture. And in West we say that, when I did Silva mind control, they say that yes, you can sit on chair, you can do meditation in toilet also, and you can. So it is, I don't think so, because it is, see, it is not about being pure or anything, but you have different thought structure while you are somewhere, and while you are sitting in chair and relaxing. So meditation and relaxation both are different, right? But we have mixed, and these two terms are collapsed sometimes. That if we think that if we are relaxed, we are meditating. But meditating is being very alert. So sportsmen sometimes while performing in Olympics is in highly meditative state, because there are, see, one state is easy, but there are two states required. For an example, one must be alert, because being alert, but at the same time one must be relaxed to stay in resourceful mode. So alertness is required, but if you will become hyper alert, that will be a problem, because now you cannot take decision in resourceful state. Now hit this ball or not to hit this ball. So alert and relaxed, these two states, when a sportsman master these two states simultaneously. And there is a technique also in NLP, when you come to masters, and you can achieve both immediately within second. So this works wonderfully, right? Yes, ready everyone? Great. So use this new awareness while you are doing meditation. And now let's move forward. So now also let me share some insights, like those who are having past on your back. So I am now talking to people who are having past on their back, right? So you are less aware about what past is telling you, and you might have experienced much joy and always future oriented kind of person. And those who are having past on their left are the people who learn many things from their past and implement in their day-to-day life kind of person. Those who are having future on their right are people who sometimes do procrastinate, and those who are having future on the front are action oriented people and always working, and sometimes they are having anxiety also, because of they are always focusing on future and want to move forward always. So those who are having past at different location and what I have said, do you think that it aligns to you?
What if past is on the right? What did you say?
Who has past on the right? Do you have, Vidya?
Yeah.
Past on right. And where is your future?
Straight.
Both on right?
No, straight.
Straight. Oh, sorry. Straight. And past is on right.
Uh-huh.
Very nice. Very nice. So you are kind of a person who is always be sure about everything you done in your life, and there is no regret or anything about your past. And it is a sure shot deal for you. There is no confusion, and always action oriented person, and whatever is assigned is a done deal for you kind of person. This is what I can see only from these two things, right? There are many other building blocks, but from these locations I can tell these things. Is it resonate with you?
Yes, but there are some past which troubles, but a lot of past which are happy. Okay, which is
Yeah, most of, yes. And those
but there are also troubling past which I'm still trying to overcome.
yeah, we will work on that today.
Okay, yeah.
Right now there is nobody who has passed in their front, otherwise I would definitely invite them to personal coaching, because it is a very dangerous situation when you have your past in front of you. So if you find any person while doing this coaching, do let me know because that person definitely require coaching, right? So I have said about Silva and all insights. So now SWOT, a very simple. And if I will ask you that who knows SWOT, everybody will raise their hand, right? So I'm not asking about anything about SWOT, but how do you use SWOT? That is strength, weakness, opportunity, threats, NLP way. That's what I'm saying. So SWOT is definitely important to if you want to control something or improve something, because whatever you can measure, you can control or improve, right? For example, in business, we are doing our profit and loss accounts, or we are doing market research. So that is opportunities and threats. So anything we do in our business and all are SWOT analysis in a very different way, right? Because we should use resources properly. Otherwise, it will be kind of wasted opportunities. In Hindi, there is a joke, but I would try to tell it in English. Like bal and tal means hair and the baldness, right? The person who is bald. So opportunity is like somebody who has hair on front, right? So when it is in front of you, you will not recognize it because there are hair on the face. And after some time, when opportunity goes away, there is baldness on the back. So even if you want to catch it later, you will not be able to, because there are no hairs now, only, so this is what is opportunity. So basically these people, how many of you know these two person, Jan Koan and Brian Acton? Don't worry about general knowledge. If you don't know, I will tell you simply. These both are both have created WhatsApp, right? And you know,
I saw them today only on Instagram. I thought अरे ये तो मैंने सुबह ही देखा था.
So, but a very interesting thing is where they both applied to Facebook and Yahoo for the job, and Facebook said, no, you are not up to the mark. We will not employ you. So Facebook denied the job, and later on they purchased for 22 billion US dollar, and that's a very big amount. Sorry, oh my God, this is very big figure for me to read also. And see what a mistake even done by Facebook, right? So this is if they have used the SWOT analysis, then they might have a very different decision for these people. And there's so many times there are people who are making mistakes. So that's why we should use SWOT analysis. But what is the NLP way of SWOT? SWOT, sorry. Now let's see these 4 quadrants, and you can make anything with this 4 quadrant system. But let's see this thing. So I want, suppose I am assigning here and I don't want, and I have and I don't have, right? So on the horizontal, it is I want and I don't want, and on the vertical, I have and I don't have. So everything for number 1 is, suppose I want in the 1 and I have. So whatever I want and I have is my strengths. But whatever I don't want and I have are my weakness, because I don't want it, like health problems, dishonesty, fears, phobias, everything is my weakness because I don't want, but I still have. In the number 3 quadrant, it is I want, but I don't have. That is opportunities, because I want, but I don't have right now. And the last 4th quadrant is I don't want and I don't have. That is threats. You don't want threats, but and right now also you don't have, but it might come to you, right? So this is how it is aligned. But now what we can do with that is very important. For an example, we can apply this thinking in physical, mental, social, emotional, financial, and spiritual aspect in our life, and we can apply in past, present, and future. So these are the domains in which we can think about this. A very simple domains, so we are not going for that. But suppose, what are the strengths? Now, and anyone can share 1 or 2 strengths so that we can understand we are on the same page. So what are the strengths do you have? What you have and you want? Yes, who will say?
Commitment.
Pardon, Rajasthan? I am not able to hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, definitely, but word is not
Commitment.
commitment. Oh, that may be something else, but not strength or weakness or anything. Okay, try something else.
Knowledge.
Exactly, knowledge can be your strength. Yes, yes, Satish.
Confidence.
Yeah, if you are confident and you have that, yeah, that is your strength. So the skills or virtues, qualities we have, right, is our strength, because you want confidence and you have, right? It is not something which is unwanted. Good. So in the manual, everything is there, but we are just going. So see why this is important. Now let's discuss. For example, somebody is good at networking skills. Yeah, Rajishta, yes, what are you asking?
In the manual we have it, but you shared a workbook, not a manual with me. Did you share any different links for workbook and manual? I've got only the workbook.
Yeah, that is 2 in 1. Because see, what you are doing it, just print out and give it to client and just be with them and ask them to fill this blank pages, right? And these videos are available on YouTube whenever you want to see. Every time it is there. Okay. So these are the strengths. So see, before going to client, at least to be very frank, we all know that what are strengths, but we never write. Right? So I would advise you to write down, and if you will write, at least I have written my 100 strengths, and it is so empowering when you know that you have 100 strengths.
Yeah.
So at least use this manual for yourself first, those who are new to coaching, otherwise you might have already worked on yourself, right? So now what are strengths? Basically, every strength is a gratitude for you, right? Wow, I have confidence. Thank you, God. Right? So every strength you write, so you have 100 options for you to feel gratitude about. And here the number 1 is strength. So here you can design your prayer with your gratitude. Now, rather than feeling gratitude about something random, when you write down all your strength, and you can start with like, thank you, God, for giving me networking skills, confidence, good health, whatever you are writing in your, right? So this is going to be a powerful prayer, because you are just seeing yourself in the prayer. It is an introspection, more of introspection rather than something else, right? Same way we will move forward. Today I will move forward a bit fast, because so that we can cover so many things. So now, how do you say it? Then in NLP we say it is wonderful when you feel completely gratitude about yourself. For an example, if I say happy memory, there will be goosebumps everywhere on my body. I should feel that happiness, right? So when I feel gratitude, I should feel that gratitude, emotions, right? And so you should feel positive inside your body, and remember that whatever you say is written in affirmative positive language. This is very simple, so I am not talking much about it. Same way, weakness. There is a joke associated with it, but I am not telling it today. So now something you don't want, but you have. What is that now? Let's take one or two examples so that we all become clear. Yeah, what is that you want? Sorry, you don't want, but you have.
Like anger.
Exactly. Very nice. So anger is something you don't want, but you have.
Stress.
What is that, Tirupa?
Stress.
Stress. Exactly. Very perfectly right. Yeah, Anishji.
Different diseases.
Exactly. Exactly. So now there might be a question why we are writing all this negative stuff, right? Because when I hear stress and anger and diseases, and sometimes there are people who are very sensitive just by looking at that words they feel something bad about, right? Let me tell you why we are, because in NLP we say that everything, every weakness is not a weakness, because all the weaknesses are opportunities. And how it are opportunity, let me tell you. See this video. Everybody can see the video and listen to the sound, no?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. So what we generally do is, every time, it is good to have goals, but every time we feel dissatisfied with what we have, and we think that if I have, as yesterday Vidya said, that when we put if, at that time happiness goes away, right Vidya? So when you think that if I will have this, or so, why we are writing about weaknesses is, there are people. Now suppose if you have some weakness, right? You think that I have disease. So for an example, I yesterday said that I had asthma 15 years back. So I said that, oh wow, thank you that I am only 30, so that I can now work on my asthma and get rid of it, right? So this is something called reframing in NLP. Reframing means you are now reframing your weakness as your strength, right? So any weakness can be your strength. If you want to work on that, if you think that it is difficult or not possible, then share me something and we will work on that area. How can you reframe your weakness as your strength? How many of you have, you don't want and you have something and you want to work on that part? Yeah, Vidya, please tell.
I have fear of lizards.
Very nice. How can you make this as a strength?
I don't know. I'm still trying to find out how to overcome it.
Very nice. So right now you are into that inquiry, so that your learning is constantly going on because your fear of lizards. And a time will come that when you find out a technique, when you will, or something in your consciousness and awareness, when you will feel free from that fear of lizards, and at that time you have that possibility open for you. You will teach this to all females or all males who are feeling fearful of lizards. Isn't it a great thing to have?
Okay.
Really.
Great. Yeah, Satish.
Yeah, I am taking a tablet for BP.
Okay.
Actually, it is now normal, but with the tablet, having tablet. So I want to get rid of that. So
Get
that
rid of
is
that. Yeah, definitely. And so that's an opportunity for you. So learn how how to get rid of BP with natural ways. And that's why perhaps you are here, that I may find something which can help me to get rid of my BP. And that's why you are going everywhere and reading all the books and talking with people. Right now you have said with me, so you might have said something with somebody else also like this, right? So that's that is why you are in the learning mode. Otherwise, if you are working everything fine, then people think that, okay, now there is no need to go into the temple even. I am free. I don't have any problem. So it is the problem. Because of that, we are learning. We are modest. We are feeling gratitude, right? If you will teach gratitude to Anant Ambani, he might say, oh, I don't want to learn any technique because I have gratitude and wealth both. Right? Those who are looking for some more money, they will say, yeah, teach me gratitude technique. I would like to learn. Right? It's the problem for which we learn something and we are open to learning. That's what I think. Perhaps it might be some might not agree with me, but I am sharing my views. Because this is the reframing I use in my life. Yes, done? Or anybody want to talk about? Great. Yeah, great going. So now when you will have written all these weaknesses, and now after that there is time to reframe all those weaknesses. So weakness will become your strength when you reframe those weaknesses, right? Then, so now think about your prayer. There are 100 strengths, and now 100 weaknesses also converted to strengths. So 200 strengths is going to be your gratitude prayer. So how powerful you will feel about, oh my God, I have 200 strengths with me. Isn't it great way to feel power?
Great.
Because it is real gratitude, right? What you have. You will write everything what you really have. No? You will not write anything because you are not going to make anybody fool, because you are going to read your manual. So this is your empowered gratitude prayer now. So now you can think about, here I can write down this sentence. They don't want, but they have. Thank God I don't have those problems, right? Because now we have just seen that video and we understand it is not required to write that sentence, but I have just suggested. So now let's move to opportunities. So now I want, but I don't have. What can be I want and I don't have?
There are so many things.
Yes, and only one thing.
Physical fitness, money, name, fame.
Exactly.
Concentration.
So, yes, so now there are here with this, there are two choices. I want, but I don't have, and then I will feel unresourceful. That's the problem. But when I want something and I don't have that thing, and at that time when I feel resourceful, that okay, now let me work and bring this into my life. And this is resourceful state, and this is the opportunity.
Yeah, fantastic.
So that way, now again, see what we are going to do is something remarkable. And really, let me tell you that if you will do this 4 exercise of SWOT, your client will be feeling top of the world every day, or you will feel top of the world. Because right now, suppose, let me ask you to be very frank, give me a real answer. When you do your gratitude prayer, or when you try to feel gratitude, how many gratitude qualities, can you tell me the numbers you are thinking of your gratitude prayer, or whenever you need to feel?
It's like more than 100, 200, 600.
Yeah, right now, but right now, whenever you are doing before this exercise, how many number of qualities you generally remember for yourself?
So it's like, I can breathe, I can walk, I have hands, everything was like a blessing. So
Yeah, that's a philosophical talk, but really when you feel that prayer, when you do that,
2, 3 things. 2, 3, 3, 4 things.
Yeah, 2, 3, 10, 15 maximum. Even if you feel 10 qualities every day, Anthony Robbins is teaching gratitude prayer with 10 questions, and people are paying 50,000 rupees for that workshop, right? And there are only 10 questions. and it is also working very powerfully. Yeah, there are feedbacks. Wow, this is working very powerfully. So there are only 10 qualities and they feel powerful. And right now we are talking about having, right now we have reached up to 200 qualities. And it is not required that to go for all the 200 every day. But now they'll see the list and they can prioritize like this 10, this 20, this 50, right? So whenever you are working on a goal, you can just prioritize these qualities. Okay, I am feeling gratitude about this, and that is manifested into your life. Practical law of attraction. Right? So what we can do is now every opportunity can become your strength, because
Siddhi, ये बंद कर and homework कर.
When you will attend your opportunity with resourceful state of mind, that will become your strength. So as many opportunities you can identify in yourself. In the manual, I have listed so many, like which car you want to buy, which bungalow you want to buy, which world tour you want to go for. Everything is there, and you can list down so many other things. Whatever you want in your life. Do you know there are TED Talks which are very popular, right? TED Talks. So the owner of TED Talk has done something. He has just started listing down everything he wants in life, and he reached up to perhaps 263, or I don't know the exact number if you want to find out in the Google, but that person has written all the goals. And after a few years, he found out that, oh my God, all my goals are manifested in my life. I want to visit that country, and I want to meet that person, and I want to buy this and that, and everything is manifested within span of 5 to 6 years in his life. And after that, he started TED Talks. Right? So it is so powerful when you write down something. It is said by Mahavir Swami, Jain Dharma, you know. Mahavir Swami said that if you think something, half work is done. Because when you think something, the seed is there in the ground, and now only time is required from that seed to become the tree, right? So he said that socha ki aadha ho gaya. When you think something, half work is done, and wait for the rest of the half work to manifest in your life. So right now we are not only thinking, we are writing down in the manual, right? So very powerful thing. So all the opportunities will become strength. Now it is up to you how much opportunity you want to write. You can go for 100, 200, 500, whatever. Right? I have, see, let me show you something. If possible, you can see. Whenever I am somewhere, I always used to write down everything, current thoughts. So these are my current thoughts. Sorry, this is blurred mode. Let me switch off the blurred mode. Because see, every time we don't have something to write in the notebook, but see the numbers. These are the folders. This much are folders I have made, and the top folder, which are my ideas folder, is 61. Yeah. So I have every idea captured in my mobile. I don't allow any idea. If you remember that Einstein was there, and he was going on a trip with his friend, and what happened that whenever he has some idea, he was writing down in a diary and put it back in the pocket. So it is said that it is because he was Einstein and he was writing the idea capture diary, or because he was writing that idea capture diary and he became Einstein. And that was the question for many people. Right. So what I want to tell you is capture everything. And then there are threats, right? So now there is one more step we can do is we can convert our weakness to opportunities that we have discussed earlier, and then that opportunity will become your strengths. And threats are, now what is that you don't want and you don't have? Let's discuss one or two. Yes. Who would like to say? See, we might think, let me tell you one thing before you say. Sometimes we think that, yeah, I know what. But see, even you, if you want to answer simple things, then also you have to think. That means that it is not written in the paper or anywhere, right? And we are not actually really very prepared and written down, because if something is written, then only it is possible to take action on it, because we know everything. Every book, everything is available on the Google. Even if you want to learn NLP, everything is available there. All the videos are there available for all the workshops, but it is not going to happen, because the real learning is not happening from the book or videos, but when you work on yourself, when you think, when I ask questions, and when you think on that questions, only this much is the learning, right? Whatever I have said, you will forget, but whatever you have answered, you will remember, because that's an inner work you are doing with yourself. Yes. So what is that you don't have and you don't want?
Sir, my doubt is like, if I don't want, then why should I have to think about it?
I didn't get, can you repeat, Deepa?
Yeah, so if I don't want and I don't have, so why should I think about something I don't want?
Yeah. So can you think of something? Let me give you some hint. Do you have cancer?
No.
Do you want?
No.
Do you have any physical injury?
No.
Are you mean and dishonest?
Sorry?
Are you dishonest?
No.
And do you want to be dishonest ever?
No, never.
There are so many things possible.
Okay. So I didn't understand what is exactly.
Yes, yes.
That's why I asked.
For example, Corona I don't have when I don't want. So in that case, what will happen if I will write it down and then I will work on it, then I can find something which we can prevent Corona. Because when I start working on it, so these are the threats which are we don't want, you don't have, at the same time there is possibility. For example, Corona, I don't want, I don't have, but it is possible because of the external circumstances around me. Or there is recession, so I don't want
Job threat.
lack of cash flow. I don't have right now also lack of cash flow, but at the same time I am concerned that right now there is people are only online and nobody is available offline, so I have to take care of my cash flow. So this is a threat.
And job threats.
Yeah, Ravi.
Job threats.
Exactly. So many threats are there, so you just need to write it down. Perfect. Let's move. So now what we can do over here is, so weakness can be your strength, but threats, if you will accept that, yeah, these are the threats, then that will become your weakness. So now if I think that, okay, Corona is there, but I don't want Corona, so that means I am concerned or fearful about Corona. Okay, that's my weakness. And let me reframe. If I am concerned and fearful about Corona, that means let me take some steps, and how can I fight so that I don't have Corona and Corona should be away from me? What are the steps I need to take? And that will become your strength automatically. Because this is the same way during this lockdown. Before this lockdown, Corona was not there. Before March 2020, right? There was no Corona in the world, sorry, at least in India. But after that it came, and I take a step that I think that, okay, now how can I remove Corona? And I have created something with NLP. Okay, this is the way we can remove Corona. And the Corona, I have recovered 175 people in this lockdown. There are people who are having oxygen only up to level of 80 or 75. And when I work on them, within 10 seconds, 20 seconds, or 30 seconds, the oxygen will rise from 80 to 90, 85 to 95 kind of, right? Immediately. So this is the way, if you think and you take action onto it, you can do anything. But definitely based on your skill. So whatever you write and you can take action on that, you can create miracles. But when we are not writing, that means we are not giving attention, and then there is no possibility of miracles. So accept the threats and let it be your weakness, and then reframe your weakness to your strength. So what we are doing is, now actually from SWOT, I have reduced it to only strength and opportunities. And we are working so that there will be only strengths, right? That means there are only strengths. For that, what we are supposed to do is only goals. So we need to have lots of goals in our life. And goals are very important, right? So we have written strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Let's keep our strengths, which are 100, but we have 300 weakness, opportunities, and threats. So we can have 300 goals in our life. Some goals are in immediate priority, some goals are not that immediate priority. So we can have short-term, mid-term, long-term goals, definitely based on our priorities in our life. But now, why I am asking you to write down 300 or 500 goals? So this is very important to understand, right? How many goals you have? Will you like to share? Anybody? Generally, in general, how many goals you have? And I would add a condition written down somewhere in the mobile or in the computer or in the email or in the paper or notebook somewhere. Yeah, share whatever you have. Yes.
4 or 5 goals. I know.
And that is also written down or in the mind?
In mind.
Good. At least you have that goals. Very nice. Yes. Anybody else?
So there is a list of goals, so many goals, 2025, and want to extend to 100.
Great. So there are people, Satish, around you who might not have goals or not have listed the goals. Do you know some people who around you, like who don't have goals or not writing their goals?
Personally, I don't remember them, but there are so many.
There are so many, you know, but you don't identify, but you know that there are people, right?
Yes.
And while comparing with them, do you feel that you are more confident and you think that you are a person who is actually serious about doing something in life, kind of, because you are writing your goals and there are people who are not writing the goals?
Yes. Yes, sure.
And when you have that 300 goals in your book, what will be the way how will you feel?
थोड़ा सा प्रेशर भी क्रिएट होता है.
Okay.
Responsibility.
There might be but whenever you will achieve one by one each goal, you will
that will build, make me more confident. That will made me more strengthy.
And what about focus?
Focus, or definitely one by one एक next goal complete करने का focus रहेगा.
Exactly, because earlier what happens, I have suppose 1 or 2 goals. To be very frank, I was in that spirituality trap when I did my vipassana. So I did my vipassana 5 times. So you can understand that 50 days in vipassana, that made me so spiritual, my God. And after that, immediately I did SSY, Siddha Samadhi Yoga, and so many art of living and so many things. I was ISP teacher in SSY. ISP is Infant Siddha program. So those who are parents or of 0 to 8 years of child. So many spiritual things I was doing, and at that time, I was like, there were no goals in life because I am in ease. I am happy. Anytime I am happy, and that made my career go down because there were no goals in life. So I am not motivated to anything. Anytime I was definitely I was in joyful mood and I am enjoying my life, but I was not progressing materialistically. And to be very frank, we need money and we need spirituality both, right? At least up to a mark. Whatever mark you have, I don't know, Right now, my plan is go for 100 crores within 5 years. So this is my plan, and 100 crores every year. So this is what I am planning. So I have now bigger goals in my life, and those who want to go for 100 crores every year, you can join my 100 crores club, where we are only discussing this part, how to reach 100 crores every year, right? Isn't it a good thing to join for? How many of you think that?
Fantastic.
Great. So I welcome you. Definitely you can have interaction with me, and we can have that interactions about 100 crores. Right now, I have 3 people, because there are people who are not ready to join this club also, because now it is not possible. Right. So at least think that it is possible, then only there will be a way, right? When I start thinking about that, oh, I have lots of idea, oh my God, I can achieve this way, that way, that way. And I am planning to impact 1 lakh plus housewife, so that they become financially not only independent, but they will start generating wealth. And for that, I am creating leaders, trainers, who can teach this housewife how to become financially independent. It is a non-profit project, and those who anybody of you think that I want to participate in this project, you can message me later, because you can be a trainer or master trainer in this project who can move this mission forward. Because in India, the problem is females are not earning, and I am thinking that females should be financially independent, not because she want to become isolate from the family, but because she know that value of money, and she should have that power in her pocket, that money is there in the bank, right? So you can definitely later on ask me for this project I am doing. So goals. So why goals are important is because see, basically, this is very popular example that in the Harvard University there was survey, and they have surveyed people of MBA class, and they have found out that how many of them are writing the goal. And 95% of the students were not writing the goal, are not clear about what they want to do in life. And only 5% of the students were very clear, and they have written down the goal that I want to do this, 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 that. And they surveyed the same batch after 20 years. And what they found is 95% of the people who didn't write the goal have only 5% of the total wealth available with that 100 students. And 5% of the students who have written down the goal having 95% of the total wealth of the group. Why? It is only because they were clear. And this is the power of goal. One more thing I would like to share, that if you want to search Google, you can go for Dr. R.G. Hammer, and it's called German New Medicine. What they did is they cured the cancer patients. How? Just by having visualized them future many times. Because when somebody wants to get cured from a disease, they need hope, and hope is there in the future. So if you visualize your future, because see, the cancer patients or patients who are about to die, they don't have any future in front of them, right? There are no goals in their life. If you will build goal for them, definitely you can impact their health. If you do nothing and just help cancer patients to build the goal, and then their health will definitely improve with just simple visualizations that, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. And this is very powerful, right? And you can search Google for German New Medicine, Dr. R.G. Hammer, right? Because cancer is not a genetic problem, not an autoimmune disease. It's only a perception problem. When heart of a person become very small, very less, and when they are not sharing, so they are. I have treated at least till date 30 cancer patients, and out of them, every time I have seen that their heart are very small, so they are not like sharing. They are keeping so many things in heart, and not forgiving, right? This is the problem with cancer. So you can help them by just creating goals from the manual. Yeah, by the way, this is a big statement perhaps, and anybody want to ask or discuss something about this cancer patients issue, or you got it till now? Any question or any insights you want to share? Please.
Hitesh, like one question, like,
Yes.
can you throw some light on like how the treatment or curing that you have done on any of these terminally ill patients like cancer or COVID?
Or
Like
COVID or
you
any,
said,
yes,
yeah.
right.
So how exactly like you have used the NLP way and I
Right.
think your other esoteric techniques so that like it will
Perfect.
have a like we will have a good idea.
So what is the system I am using is, it is see, I will share the levels in a time coming by. But the things is, when you will do NLP master practitioner, there is understanding about meta programs. We are like we understood the filters here, right? Filters means deletion, distortion, and generalization. So this is one level. In practitioner, we understand it another level. But after that level, when you do master practitioner, it's a new level. When while talking, for example, I have said some insights like there are people who have passed there, kind of this kind of people, and so these are all understandings by language, the way you see. So I can understand, okay, by listening. But after that, I have created my advanced level where I can understand all the meta programs. Meta programs are very fixed way of being, right? It is automatic. Even though you don't want to behave like that, but it is not possible to behave any other way, and you will have that same repetitive behavior every time. Yesterday, I said that there are people who have income going up, 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 and then all of a sudden they go down because they have meta program that it is kind of a homeostat. Like in on AC, we set, if we set 20°, so it will remain 20°. If we'll open the door for a while, it will go up, then again it will back to 20°. So same way people are behaving in this state, that there is upper limit and there is lower limit, and they are always living between these limits. So so I was talking about meta programs. So these meta programs, and now after learning NLP, I created my own system, intuition system, from where we can learn with NLP meta program of any person anywhere. Okay? That's an intuitive but NLP way. So when you come into practitioner, you will learn some intuitive skills also, that how to look at Vidya and think that Vidya is in resourceful state or not, or how to look at Ravi and I can understand that whether Ravi is resourceful right now or any problem. So if you think that your wife is Ravi, then oh, now you think that okay, now there is I cannot right now offer anything for new men because she is not a resource. Like by just by looking at him or her, we can understand. So this is the way intuition works with help of NLP. So but I have advanced systems where I use NLP as a diagnostic tool, and I understand, because see, we need to understand the root cause of the problem. For an example, when there are COVID patients and doctor say that okay, this person is having problem with oxygen or D-dimer, but they don't know where the D-dimer. So where D-dimer is all about clottings. So where this clotting is, where the clotting is moving towards, what is the size. So they have only understanding that there are clotting, there are clots in the blood, only this thing. But we can understand everything about when you move advanced level one by one, and that what are the levels I will share later. But this is what I have created. So 4 levels of intuition with NLP I have created, and 4 levels of distance NLP. So you can affect anybody from any distance and the way you want. As I said today, that when I think that okay, this should change, so automatically that is changed in that person, whether that person is in America or Australia, wherever that person is. So this can be done because see, I am engineer first and then I did my architecture. So I am always a kind of a person that I want to know every nut and bolt of the system. I always think that art is actually not an art, but it is science. If you know the science, you can become artist. And artists always deny that. Yeah, you are logical. It is actually came from all my architect friends. Na? Whenever I ask that, okay, how do you do design this? And they say, you are engineer, you don't understand art. And it was very, kind of very tough talk for me. And I am very depressed, feeling depressed. Why I cannot understand art? And then I did architecture. So now I am designing much more better building than those architects who were earlier my friends, and now they are away from me because now they think, yeah, this person is doing much better work than us. And now they say that, yes, but you are both. So logic is still there. But now how can you tell these people that now I am double graduate? And they are saying that now even if you are architect, but you are basically an engineer. So definitely I enjoy that, and I know that that why they are so jealous and envy about me. But the thing is, I consider everything is a science. So spirituality is also science. NLP is the best science to understand everything about art, everything about spirituality, everything about sports, or anything you want, right? So you can create anything out of, these are the tools which are magical. And I am not telling you that immediately you are started, immediately you can develop something. Yeah, it will require practice, because I am also learning from 25 years, and I have done 26 course. I did 25 course, but just last week I have completed one more course, and 26 course in NLP I have completed. So it is very long journey for me, but that doesn't mean that everybody need to do that long journey. But it is very powerful. That's what I want to say, right? And I will share a few things later also, right? So goals is required to write down, and this is very simple, smart, everybody knows, but your client don't know. That's why I have this specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time bound. So I am not going to discuss on that part, right? Because there are some powerful techniques I want to teach and practice. So right now it is 9:30. So let's browse this manual, what is there in the manual, then we will move to the technical part, right? So there are goals part, and there is something I add to SMART, that is called letter on E, SMART and E, right? That is ecology, and something is called stretch, because see, there is something everybody know about SMART, right? SMART goals. I don't think that yeah. So but SMART is not sufficient, because what will happen, suppose now let me tell you that my goal is to brush my teeth tomorrow at 9 a.m. in the morning. This is my goal. Okay, so now let me apply SMART. Is it specific? Definitely yes, because I am telling that I want to brush my teeth. Okay, it is now measurable. Okay, I can say that I want to brush my teeth for 5 minutes. Definitely it is measurable. Everything is there. It is time bound, there is date, it is achievable, right? Realistic, everything is there. But do you think that this can be called a goal? This is not a goal. So your goal must stretch you, right? If you are not stretching yourself a bit, that is not a goal. So SMART is a false formula, because even if you set SMART goal, and that's why what we are doing, we are going somewhere, right? And then we don't have license or some documents, and then police wala, the traffic man, caught us and asked, where are you going? And I will say Thiruvananthapuram. Then he just bring out his notepad and he said, write down the spelling. Then okay, I am not going to Thiruvananthapuram, I am going to Goa. I will change my goal. What is compatible for, because Thiruvananthapuram is the very long spelling for me to write. Then I will, Goa is okay. So same way we are doing in our life. Where do you want to go? Okay, 100 crores. Oh my God. 1000 crores. Oh my God. Yeah, it is okay if I earn 12 lakhs per year. 1 lakh from job is more than sufficient for me. But we can do so many things. I am not talking about only money. We can do anything. And that is possible with NLP. So stretch is one thing, and there is second thing which is called E. So smarts, that's why I called it smarts goal. So E for ecology. Ecology means what? One, there was a client, and he said to me that I don't want to recover from this disease. Why are you working for me? I said that your wife told me that to make you this disease free. But he says that because of this disease, people are coming to me and they are inquire about my health. And to be very frank, I have 50 clients every month, and there are 80% of the clients who are having this ecology problem, they are having this secondary benefit. There are many people who fall sick only because they will get the attention. And if they are not sick, then nobody is going to give them attention. When your mother or wife come to you and put their hand on your forehead and just give you a loving touch, only when we are sick. Otherwise, if you go and tell that, please have your hand, palm on my forehead and say, oh, let me do my work. There are so many work pending in the kitchen. So it is required to fall sick if you want. This is not, I am talking about ourselves, but those who are having this mentality, this is called secondary benefit or ecology problem in NLP, right? So in goal also, while setting goals, you have to think of that whether I am having any kind of ecology problem. If I will achieve this goal, then I cannot be able to sit with my friend on the tea post or coffee day, or because I will be busier than before. So this is my ecology. Or if I will start becoming billionaire, then what will happen? I will not be able to watch TV, or I will not be able to surf internet. So these are the ecological problems, because we want to live in our comfort zone. If we will set a goal, then what will happen? Our comfort zone will break, and we need to break out that zone and go out of it. And that is what we don't want. That's why we call, yeah, now you are settled and we are happy. Yes, I am settled. There are other people who are struggling and I am settled. But I am settled is the biggest problem, because now I am settled because I am in the comfort zone. And now I am not going to achieve anything more because I am okay with, yeah, this is good. So ecology and stretch, these two things must be added into SMART goals. And then you can have visualize the clients, and I'm not talking anything about that, but you can ask your client to write down the health goals, business goals. I have given so many hints over here. And what is the dream home, dream car, dream vacation, and mental goals. What are the mental things I want to improve, emotional aspects I want to improve, social goals. So I am just skipping through all these things. And now we are working, taking a break, because yeah, I have stopped share right now. Everybody, okay. So let's take a break for, right now it is 9:40, and let's take a 5 minutes break, and 9:45 we will be back, right? Okay. Jitendra ji, I have put that link again in the chat box. Please download.
Thank you, Hitesh bhai. I'm just downloading that. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. Please come back. Hello, everyone. Please start. Great. So now we are going to start exercise part, technical part, and Vidya, yeah, Vidya is there. I have promised Vidya that we will learn that how to remove that memories, how to improve that memories. So let me start presentation. So now, please do answer me in a way you want to improve. So what will happen that now don't answer philosophically that I don't have any problem, I don't have any criteria, because it is always our painful past which is stopping our progress, right? So what are the past memories are there stopping you? Just find out. Those who are not sure, you can ask me, and those who can understand, because once you are clear with your memory, I want to ask you one more question. So those who are clear with your painful memories from the past, it can be childhood memory, it can be teenage memory, or it can be adulthood. It is till that anything you can think of. How many of you are ready with your any kind of painful memory of the past? Okay, number one, ready? Yeah, Anish is also ready. Yeah, Anish, Yogesh is also ready. Great. Yogesh, Anish, Tirupa. Meanwhile, other people are finding out. I would request you to give me a number in the chat box of intensity. Suppose 10 is the most intense event and 1 is very less intense. So what is your number out of 10? Please give me the rank in the chat box. And also let me tell you, those who have not downloaded the manual link is there in the chat box. So you can download from that link and give me your number out of 10 of your painful memory. What is that number out of 10? Yes, done. 7. Okay, okay, good. 7, 7, 4, 5. Everybody, please give me your number because I don't want anyone to go around. Yeah, please don't select something above 8 or 8. You can definitely select once you finish this exercise later on when you master this. But initially, don't go for 8, 9, or 10. Up to 7, you can select. Perfect. Yes. Those who don't want to say on the main chat, you can chat with me privately, but give me the number. Yes, great. Ready? So everybody ready with the, meanwhile, those who don't right now think of, just think about it and select something which is not very intense up to 8, but at the same time, not very less intense around 2 or 3. Have something at higher level, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can have these 4 digits. So that otherwise what will happen at the scale of 2 or 3, you will not be able to understand the effect it is giving to you, the result this technique is providing you. Okay, so select something intense, but not very intense. Okay, so think about it. Meanwhile, let me move forward and discuss something else also. And everybody, I need everybody ready for this. So meanwhile, let me talk with you that select something around 10. 5 to 7 is good, right, out of 10. And meanwhile, you select this. Let me introduce the questions you are asking about esoteric architecture. And I have promised that I will give you opportunity for monopoly in my text. Let me share that creating monopoly. How? See, because there are many coaches, there are many NLP trainers, there are many NLP coaches are there. And everybody is claiming and shouting and showing off that I am good, I can handle this, I can do this. And in this competition, how to survive or how to work or how to earn is a question for everybody, right? Because who is going to say that no, I don't know, I don't know how to handle depression, but who is going to have the result is the main question, right? So for that, how to create monopoly, I would offer you this first thing. Understand this, that what is monopoly. So you need to have three things at least. One is good knowledge, right? And so anytime you go for any NLP course, select a person who is having good knowledge about NLP, in-depth knowledge. And there are definitely many trainers available in India and world who are having good knowledge. And at the same time, select somebody who is having good results, right? I know many people, many NLP trainers who are, in spite of having good knowledge, they don't have results. And if you want to ask me personally, not here on the Zoom, there are many people who are famous, but they are my clients, because my 80% clients are NLP trainers, right? So I'm not saying something bad about, but what I'm telling is, because the results will come later when you will go in deeper in NLP, right? Immediately, definitely you will have some results, but in-depth result will come when you learn something properly. And third thing is international certification, because this is the way, this is the point where I made mistake earlier. That's why it took me 25 or 26 courses now and lots of money, because immediately immediately I want to learn something, and initially I started with something which is very cheap and which is not. So what I was thinking is, if I will learn, I don't need certification, I don't need any step, because I will create my own path and I will do it my way. But the problem is, when people came to me, so I never need any certificate, but they need certificate. And they asked that whether you are providing international certificate. Then I was just, to be very frank, I was just lying them earlier. And I said that, why do you want to have certificate? Real knowledge is important. But today I understand that all these three things are required. See, can you think of anything which is not there? If there is no certification, definitely you can learn, but it will be a waste of money. Because now what will happen? Suppose NLP is a very costly affair. Suppose you have invested 40,000 rupees in one course, and then later on you know that this is not up to the mark, international certificate, and you are not going to do it again. You will have to continue into that stream, and that will be a problem for the rest of, because I went to many schools and I learned from many trainers. So that's why what happened is, I have world's top 3 institute tie up with me. One is Society of NLP, which is directly created by Richard Bandler, who had invented NLP. Then ABNLP, that is American Board of NLP. And then ANLP, that is Association of Neuro Linguistic Programmers, and IBNLP. So these first three are top 3 institute in the world. And whenever you do NLP, make sure that you are attaching with any one of them. And with us, you have this benefit of having all these 3 at one place. Suppose if you will do practitioner course, you will have these 2 certificates at a time. Otherwise, you have to spend 40,000 here and 40,000 here in India. And if you go abroad, you have to spend 80,000 to 1 lakh here and 80,000 1 lakh here. Then you will get these 2 certificates. and after masters you will get this Society of NLP directly. So we have all the levels, but what I want to make sure is whenever you learn NLP, make sure these 3 institutes, if any one of them, even if you are attaching, is good. But this is hierarchy. Top is SNLP, Society of NLP. Second best is ABNLP, and third is ANLP. Okay. So this video is definitely on their YouTube, so you can have, and I will. So now I offer you is, first of all, you will require is to trust NLP, right? So right now, whatever I have talked, some data might be digested, and some you are thinking that whether it is possible or not, whether I am telling very big things, but is it reality or not? So I offer you everyone my intuition NLP, because my esoteric NLP, distance NLP all start with intuition NLP. So what I am offering right now you is, everybody has problem in their life. Suppose I want to move into the direction, but it is not happening. Or suppose problem might be, I have a relationship problem for years, but it is not getting solved. So I am offering you my intuition skills for that whatever your problem is, I will help you to identify the root cause, that why that problem is there, and then you can do something for that problem, right? So I can help you or I can contribute in your understanding about the root cause of the problem, and you can have my intuition service, which is actually I charge 5,000 per client, but for this workshop I am going to give you not free, but if you want that service, you will provide me a video feedback about how this course you found useful. So those who want to have this service for yourself or anybody in your family, you can do so by providing me around 1 minute video feedback about this course, and then definitely you can, because everything has an exchange value, right? So I am offering myself almost free just for a video feedback, so that you can also have an opportunity to contribute to me also the way I am also contribute to you. Same way you can contribute, return the gift. Number 1. Okay. So those who want to go for intuition NLP, you can provide your video feedback by tomorrow, and we can discuss any problem and we can go to the root cause of it, right? So that why I am providing you is because so that you can trust, okay, yeah, NLP is working. These are the programs I am running. So all these things you will come to know. Second thing, this is wonderful opportunity, and any one of you, this is not the offer for those who are already millionaire or billionaire, but those who are looking for making more money. So how much money is more? If you are earning below 5 lakh per month, then this is a good opportunity for you to have, because above 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs, definitely you can make more money, but at the same time it will take some time. So what I did is I was assistant professor in architecture college, and I could be able to replace my, I am talking about years back. So I can just replace, not only replace that income, but multiply that income. And at the same time, I am only working 1 hour a day. And all the rest of the time is available for me to learn. So this is my lifestyle. 365 days, I am only busy once 1 hour only, once a day. Okay. So isn't it powerful? So this is, I see here you can join without any investment. It is not any kind of scheme where you have to invest money and all, but you are going to join me to help people, to empower people, those who are in trouble. We are bringing them out of the trouble, and this is wonderful way of getting money. And everything we do is an 100% money back guarantee system. So whatever we are doing is definitely there is no chance of making anyone unhappy that this person got my money and didn't work. So we have all this system as 100% money back guarantee, right? So those who want to join with me and have some good income as an extra income in their pocket, definitely you can contact me later on. And this is how this is going to create monopoly. I will discuss with you, because it is a long discussion. But see, when you have something which is, see, the last line, very few in the world can do it. And why I am writing very few is I don't know the way I am doing it, the many people are doing it, so very few are doing it. So you can have something very powerful in your portfolio like this, that you can have solution for any problem. In that case, if you are coach or if you are trainer, see that how much power do you have with you, right? So you can have anybody as your client, and you know that now if the problem is not getting solved by me, then we already have this tie-up and any problem is getting solved, right? So this is offer for monopoly 2. And third one is, if you are thinking that if you are like me, who is more individualistic and who don't believe in alliance or everything, then you can learn NLP on your own, and I am going to teach that also. Because why you should learn NLP? Because NLP is very deep. Up to 0 to 6 years we are in imprint stage, and as I said yesterday, that everybody is behaving and taking decision from the 5 to 6 year old child. Suppose Satish is there, so all the decision of Satish are being taken by that child. Satish, 6-year-old. This is called imprint stage, and this imprint is very difficult to remove, but we can help with NLP to remove this stage and modify this stage, and you can have some hint today while we practice this past painful memories. After that, there is again one more stage is there, 7 to 14 years, which is modeling stage. Is this stage we model people, we model our parents, we talk like parents, we talk like teachers, we talk like our elder brothers or sister, and we are modeling everything. And that is also again going to create our identity, which is in imprinting, and we have to clear those parts. Because as I said yesterday, that being a child we are only 2 feet and our parents are 6 feet high, and this is the child only 2 feet. He has to think like, oh my god, how can I deal with this big person? That small child take decision, and that is the way of being for entire life. And even if you don't understand this, then your life will be over without knowing this, right? But here you have chance to do something about it. And after that, the next 7 years is socialization stage, where teenagers are going out with their friends and everybody, and later on we have all the values inculcated, and we live our life from these values, right? So these are the stages where NLP can help, and it should everybody should learn NLP, because these are the problems we inculcate in our early stage. Everybody have this problem, right? Though somebody has more and somebody has less, definitely. NLP is worldwide having these levels: diploma in NLP, practitioner, master practitioner, and then you can become trainer, and after that you can become master trainer. And after that I have these levels which are nowhere in the world: NLP intuition, these 2 levels, and NLP distance. So these 6 levels are nowhere available. Then I am doing my business NLP and wealth NLP powerfully, and I have said those feedbacks in the group. If you want to again see that, you can see from the group. So what we are doing in NLP, this is the in practitioner course, which is very first level. What we are doing is, as I told you today, that you will learn intuitions, how to detect that the person is lying or not. Again, there is one more intuition in VAKOG, that is visual, auditory, kinesthetic, olfactory, and gustatory. That intuition system about how to detect the mood of a person, whether my wife or husband is in good mood or not, kind of, right? Same way, you can install softwares with presuppositions so that you can perform perfectly and at peak potential in the world. And you can have persuasion skills with you when you learn how to connect with somebody easily. And people in all religion tell us that don't be judgmental, never do judgment, but nobody is telling you how to be out of judgment. And soul consciousness we can activate, and we can play ourselves beyond judgments. So this is also possible with NLP. We can remove all the painful memories. There are so many techniques, and I have written only few things over here. And you can learn how to exactly set goals, which is very powerful, because all the goals book are not up to the mark when you learn this thing, and you will know that. Swiss is a technique, but anchoring is the technique. Suppose there is a person in America who was blind, legally blind, and he has installed this switch within switch. So what he did is, he decided that whenever I will flip the switch, so whenever I will start the fan or switch off the fan. Whenever I switch on the light or switch off the light, every time whenever I flip the switch, my eyesight will improve. And within 1.5 years, that person has cured his eyesight to almost normal, who was legally blind. So this is the power of this anchoring and systems. And metaphors is what I call is automation, because so many things we want to do, but that don't go inside us. But with help of metaphors, it is going inside automatically. And this, the final stage is re-imprinting. It is a must for everyone. Even if you are not motivated with anything, but for re-imprinting, you must learn NLP, because this is going to make you light, make you happy, and make you run in your life towards your goal very easily, right? So our practitioner course is 100% online with manual and international certificates like all this Society of NLP, ABNLP and ANLP all together. See what happens generally if you will do this and this, there are different charges, but what we are doing is in the first course, you will get all three, last three. SNLP will start from master practitioner. So 3 certificate at a time. It's a 5 days workshop, generally 40 hours, which is divided in 2 weekends, 2 Friday 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. and 2 Saturday and Sunday full days, right? So starting on July 9, 10, 11 and 16, 17, 18. This is the course. Those who are really looking for creating monopoly in their coaching practice and want to learn NLP, it is a wonderful course to join. And fees, generally NLP starts from 40,000 rupees for this 5 days course in India, and out of world it is around 88,000 to 1 lakh. I take 50,000 fees, but what I can do is, if you calculate the cost in this practitioner course, I will provide NLP practitioner course, then NLP diploma, which is what 20,000, and then power memory techniques coach. This is course I will give you as a bonus, because you can teach any student how to memorize anything, and this is worth rupees 20,000. And I will give you this wonderful course, memorize entire book with page numbers 101. This is the first course. After this, there is two, so that you can market your memory course. Because see, if you tell people that I will teach you how to memorize entire book with page numbers, and then they can come to this course, which is worth 10,000 I am going to give you. And how to monetize your NLP skills being a coach, worth 10,000. So all these products worth rupees 1 lakh I am going to offer to you, as without, instead of 1 lakh, I am going to offer you 75% discount, and 25,000 is the cost of this practitioner, where you will have all these things together. And if you are going to book it today, I will offer you for 20,000 rupees, right? So those who want to book, you can, you all have the payment link in your message, because from there you have paid me 100 rupees and you can pay 20,000 from that. And I'm not going to discuss it anymore. If you have question, we can take it later on. Now we will move on to techniques. So those who want to join, you can pay, and if you find any problem, do let me know, right? So now, are you all ready with 5, 6 and 7 scale problems? Or who is not ready? Let me know who is not ready with. Yeah, Satish, why you are not ready? Can you tell me? Unmute, please, Satish, unmute.
So because I can't remember any problem such like in my past life, which is means I can remember, but that problem are not giving any problem. Means it is not holding me back or like this. I'm not
Nice.
feeling like that.
Very nice. Then also I would request you to do something with lower intensity problem, because when you understand how this technique works, then you can practice with other people. That's why. So have something which is for you. I am allowing you to have something which is of lesser intensity, right? Think of something, and meanwhile, I am explaining the. Okay, so other than Satish, everybody is ready with 5 to 7 memories, past memories. Okay, nice. Let's start then. So what we are going to do is, see, generally what we are doing is, when there are problems, we are kind of you know, rather than solving the root cause of the problem, we are dealing with branches of the tree rather than tree itself, right? So if you cut branch, then after some time that branch will come back, it will grow back. It is of no use to you treat a problem on the surface, right? So what we should do is, some people are very smart and they cut the tree, but this is also not going to work, because after some time this tree will also start growing again, right? So what we are going to do is, we will not only cut the tree, but from the roots, see, compare this picture and this picture, so we will also eliminate the roots so that this tree will never grow again. And that is the problem of past painful memories. How? Let me tell you the system first. So what we are doing is, we are imagining something that we are over here. Everybody can see my mouse arrow. Mouse arrow I am moving. Can you see? Okay, nice. Thank you. So here I am in the box office, in the projection room behind, right? So from here I am projecting the movie of my past painful memory. Here I am the same person who is watching this movie, and here on the screen that movie is being played. So this is the theater. On screen movie is being played. You are somewhere in any seat you want. If you want to go on front seat or back seat or balcony, wherever you want to sit, you can go there. And in the projection room also you are there, who is projecting this movie. Done. So this is the basic concept. And now let me ask you a few things. How many of you are having this past painful memory as movie? Are you seeing it as movie? Is there anybody? Okay, one, done. Okay, two, right? Jitendra and Vidya, yeah. Deepa and Yogesh, all okay. Then there is one more option. How many of you think that your past painful memory is GIF? In what happens in GIF, there are slideshow, like 4 to 5 images are running. It is not photograph, but it is not also movie, but 4 to 5 images running constantly. Yes, who is having that GIF? Yeah, Bala and Tirupa. You are also Satish, or your hand is there? That's why I'm confused. Okay, so the few people have GIF, and who is having past painful memory as picture, simple picture, photograph? Yeah. Okay. So, and now I understand few have movie and few have GIF and few have photographs. Okay, so what we will do is, now everybody start seeing your, now we are right now, what we are doing is, we are starting to, those who are having movie and those who are having GIF, that is slideshow, check that do you have any sound. And now I am giving you instructions, just do it with me. From the projection room, project that picture or GIF or movie on the screen, and see yourself seeing in the seeing that movie in the theater, sitting on a seat somewhere in the balcony or middle, or I don't know where you are sitting, and select your place and see that that movie is there on the screen. And those who are having sound, those who are having movie and GIF might be having sound, those who are having photograph might have no sound. But now have something from your desk or some pen or mobile, anything as a remote control, and just lower down the sound. Click the button and actually pick something from your desk, or at least your mobile or anything, and use it as remote, and press the button and decrease the sound step by step. Yes, Ravi, pick something. Satish, pick something. Yogesh, Bala, everybody pick something, and decrease the sound step by step till it goes mute and showing you the mute symbol, right? That mute symbol. Yes, yes, great one. And do let me know when you have achieved the mute state. Raise your hand, please. Yeah, one done, Vidya. Okay, Deepa, nice. Yes, done, Anis. Great. Okay, Jitendraji, done. Yeah, Yogesh, done. Okay, Balaji, great. Okay, Ravi, thank you. So everybody has now sound muted. See, there are people who are using this technique as reverse. They are just getting visual off, and but sound is there. So now when they play with sound, then again visual come back. So it is ideal to always work with sound. So now sound is nowhere. Now again see that movie and make that movie with this remote, because you are having this universal remote which can do anything. So make that movie dim, blur, and black and white. You can switch, use the switch from your remote, make that movie dim, blur, black and white, and then completely black. There shall be no light, no movie, zero, completely black. And when you are having that black screen in front of you, you can open your eyes. And you can just shake it off like this. Those who have completed, you can shake it off. And those who are doing, you can keep doing it. Yes. I am waiting for two people. Let's wait for a while. Wait. So when you have reached that state where completely black, if you are not achieving that black state, you can throw black color onto it. You can have black rain on it and wash away the picture entirely from the screen. Everything you can try. Yeah, done with you. Okay, everybody, meanwhile, write down your score earlier and now in the chat box. What was it? What it was earlier and what it is now? Yeah, you can write down in the chat box. Give me both scores so that I can understand what is happening. Earlier X, now Y. Out of 10, both score out of 10. Sorry, give me two numbers. Yes, perfect. Yes. 7 to 3, 5 to 3, 5 to 4 Vidya. Okay, I got it. Yogesh is 7 to 5. Okay. Deepa is 0. 7 to 3. Great. Great. So those who have reduced this up to 50%. So there are people who have reduced up to 50% is Ravi, Jitendra, and Anis, Deepa, yeah, and Tirupa. So those who have reached up to 50%, you are perfectly fine now, because when you are going, when you are bringing this memory below 50%, it is now roots are being burnt, and this memory will never trouble you again. But those who are having more than 50%, I would advise you to do it again right now. Do it again once more. Now you know how to do it. Remove the sound first and then remove the picture or movie, anything. So please repeat this yourself now. I am drinking green tea. So those who want to join, you can have from. And I always suggest you to do it faster, because NLP is all about doing something fast. Yes, done, Balaji. Great. Yeah, Vidya, can you repeat the score now? What is the change? And Yogesh, oh sorry, you are doing. Please continue. And those who have done, please write down the score again. Just check it off everything and then come back. Great, Vidya, great. See, you reach now 5 to 2, right? So it is about 40% level, okay, than before. And how much seconds you done first time and second time? Approximately 15 both time, or 20 whatever,
30.
right? So within 1 minute you could be able to bring down that memory from 5 to 2 or 7 to 3, right? And Bala is 3 to 2. So don't worry about those memories are around 2 level, are not going to trouble you. This is just a practice, because you are a person who is perhaps always joyful. That's why you are having this low intensity. And if you have higher intensity, you can work like this same way. This will go down, right? So because see, we are not erasing the memory, otherwise it is a problem with our livelihood. But what we are doing is we are having we are removing that intensity which are very higher and disturbing us. So memory is still there, but now that memory is not going to disturb us, right? So whenever you remember that, and whenever you have this problem, you think that this memory is going higher, just provide 20 seconds, 15 seconds. And this is first time you have done, otherwise it will take not more than 5 seconds. But say you will take 10 seconds. Now within 10 seconds, no psychologist can do this, no psychiatrist can do this. This is very simple technique of NLP, right? Very basic technique. So this is all about. And I would suggest that whenever you do this technique with your client, never go for something above 7, right? Only go for 5, 6 or 7. This is very important thing. Otherwise what will happen, we can handle up to 10 also, that is not a problem. But when you are learning, and don't put anybody in trouble, that's why I'm telling you. So always go for 5, 6 or 7 maximum, right, for your practice. And then you can go a bit higher. Yes, I am ready for any kind of question. If you have, we have just almost completed the program. It is we have still half an hour, because I have just run fast everything. We have this time available with us. So you can ask me any question you have, and I would invite you to send me your name as you want in your certificate, so that I will send you your certificate, right? I will so I am asking right now, because those who are present will get the certificates. So you can send me your name as personal in my personal chat, not in the group chat. Okay, so everybody please send me your name. Yeah. And meanwhile, yeah, Deepa, you were asking something, sorry. Please.
Sir, actually, can we apply the same technique if we have some fear or something?
I'm not getting. Can you tell me again? Repeat, please.
Sir, can we apply the same technique if we have fear or something like that?
Yes, if you
Fear
don't
for
like,
something.
yes, definitely. If you don't like a person, or if somebody said something to you, or if you are unable to forget a person, for everything. But initially remember that don't go for 7 up. Only carries.
Okay.
Otherwise, anything which is disturbing you, you can remove with this technique.
Okay.
And if you Satish, you don't write here, but give me in your my personal WhatsApp, because this is not going to save in my WhatsApp. Send me.
Okay.
Yes. So any questions? So I will send the certificates. Manual is there with you, and right now we are open for question round. What do you think that how about past painful memory? Is it going to give you any pain? Do you think so? How do you think about that memory? Just try to feel. Is it disturbing as it is disturbing earlier, or you are easy now? You can easily recall that without any problem. And do it faster. Don't be there for longer time, because NLP again, what I'm saying is all about seconds, not minutes. Yes.
The intensity has reduced a lot in seconds, so we can practice any of our, what the ma'am says, that you can also try out on any of the fears.
So while having your glass of water, you can just practice the
you can
technique and
just-
it is
yes,
gone.
yes, it's gone.
See, because we are playing with the neurology, right? So it is going out of our neurons. Entire 86 billion neurons are getting cleared with it. That's good. Yeah. Meanwhile, you can share and you can have any question, or we can complete.
Sir,
But I am giving enough time for you to ask anything.
Sir,
Yes, sir. That is.
yeah, I would like to ask a question that how you correlate NLP and power of subconscious mind with each other?
Yeah, sir. Not only that, I have related NLP with power of subconscious mind, law of attraction, architecture, so many things. Even I am coming up with wealth or NLP. So see, it is very simple actually. When you know a subject very clearly, you can do anything with it. And to be very frank, I am very dull student because I failed in 10th, and they understand that no, I need to study so that at least I don't get fail. And after that, I study seriously. And in engineering also, I was very not that serious for getting marks, right? So I was always in the table tennis room, indoor games, and that's why I became national player from that area, because I was not in the lecture but in the indoor games always. So this is what I was doing. But afterwards I understood that these are the things I need to learn more and more. So after my graduation, I became very serious about learning, and I started learning in 96 January. From there onward, I started my learning journey. Otherwise, I was just passing time here and there. In indoor games, I just drink a cup of tea and weigh myself that how much weight I gained by drinking one cup of tea. This kind of things I was doing. So when you know the subject deeply, you can do anything. That's what I am telling. Okay, great. How many of you would like to join practitioner course? And if not now, why? Tell me why you don't want to join, because this is something. Yeah, Anisji. Great, welcome, sir. And why you don't want to join? Because this is something very powerful and wonderful and nowhere available. What are you thinking about? You want to do later or not now, or what are the excuses especially? Bala, please, sir.
Hitesh, see, to be frank, I would like to do this course, but not now, later point, because I'm already engaged with the MML life coach. So I would like to understand that more first. So I need to explore more. At the same time, now once I've done with that, maybe I'll try to explore in NLP.
Great. Yes,
so
yes.
That is what my idea is.
Yeah, I understand your personality, and you are telling perfectly right that you will be happy if you will do that way only. Nice decision. Perfect.
And I have a question related to the course you were,
yes,
introducing about. You said you will be offering some intuition NLP, right? For that you required 1 minute video from us.
Yes, if you will provide me 1 minute video, I will provide my intuition service for you. And whatever the problem, suppose there are problems, sometimes we have problems, but we don't understand that why this problem persists in our life. As I said, that there are people who are having high income, then low income, high, or in relationship you are having sometimes quarrel, and then okay, again the relationship spoils, or whatever the problem, or somebody has a disease which is not curable kind of. So I can go to the root cause and tell you that why this problem is there, and if you solve that root cause, it might be lifestyle change, or it might be something to do with NLP, or it might be something to do with something else, but it can be solved from there. So that's what I will guide you, or anybody who want to have it.
So
Right?
for that, how many sessions will be there, Ritesh?
Only one.
How long it will be?
So I will understand the problem, and then I will suggest what is the solution.
Okay, will be any duration for that?
No. You just share me the problem, and then I will take a day or two, depending where. Suppose I am in training, then it will take one more day. Otherwise, we can have that, because it is not a kind of meditation, or I just have while walking and talking, I can discuss any problem, right?
Okay.
Yeah, Ravi, you are supposed sharing something.
No, like with regard to why I am not going to join right now, because already like I have recently done, as I mentioned earlier, right, like completed an NLC practitioner course. I am trying to digest that, and my intention to join this also like kind of learn something new again. Okay, so and as you know, also I am also part of the ML right now, so it would be kind of like too many things like trying to
Yes, yes.
handle. Okay,
So you want to be somewhat at ease and learn because you want to
yeah,
digest as well. This is the thing.
yeah, because like whatever techniques that you are told right now, like because these are also already I was familiar kind of.
Right.
Okay, in the whatever course that I have done. Okay, so yeah, I'll try to kind of understand more, and yeah, once out of the ICF, the PCC stuff, then I'll try to explore more, because I am very much interested in this NLP offerings actually.
Yes, yes, I can definitely understand that, because that's why we are here. But I am trying to understand the reason so that I can also understand what I am doing and what I should also change, kind of. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
no, it was very nice, like that you have organized this. Like it was a kind of refresher for me, because like a kind of revision for me. Okay, so
great.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Always welcome. Yeah, Jitendra and Satish and Vidya. Just if you want to share, I just want to know why you are not looking for doing this course now, because right now it is the best time, because when lockdown is over, again we are going from online to offline. So this is actually, to be very frank, I spent 8 lakhs in training in this lockdown, because this is a shopping festival in training, because everybody is available. Those who are going for 2 lakhs, and now they are available only for 25,000, kind of. Yeah. So it was an amazing opportunity for me to go for any training and that's why I completed so many trainings in this lockdown, and I have so many amazing stuff. So what do you think about, Jitendra?
Yeah, hello. Hitesh bhai, yes, as you said, same year also. In this lockdown, I had also done so many, gone through so many trainings, and so international and national trainer also. So I have already so much of stuff which need to be digested.
Great, great. I
And
understand.
you know that Ram sir is taking so much of this thing, so I am also connected with him. All his courses we
Yes,
used to
yes.
join in, because he always gives a new insights. So in this lockdown period, as you were shopping, I also on the shopping.
Same frequency.
Same frequency.
Great. Yeah, Satish and Vidya, what are you thinking about?
I do have, I'm in the mode of changing career. So 21 years I have been, so I have 2 years what I want to do. So I am working.
Great.
So currently my I take, I'm also masters in psychology in a college, Pune. That will be my next. Once I'm done with, I started my, want to start with NLP. Okay, so by the time I complete my psych, I will be expert. I'll
Wow.
be and expert in coaching and get start my own concern of coaching. This is my plan. Okay, so I do have a plan, but not. I have slogged like us working last mode. I
Great.
don't have little space for. I have a lot of
Yeah.
hobbies and I'm also doing. I have a vision board. I have a card board. So I have everything. So I'm working on towards my goal. I will take it.
I do appreciate, Vidya, you are doing lots of things, and I am seeing on your face also that it is so many things you are going through, and wonderful work. And I appreciate your efforts, and I wish all the best that you will reach where you are looking for.
Yes,
And you
thank you.
can definitely discuss with me anytime.
Sure.
Any kind of intuition services, right? It is available for you.
Actually, when I started this, automatically the set of people who are coming now who give me a lot of input. I'm not missing out on any. I'm talking to more people, getting. I'm in webinar. I attended a webinar, vision board webinar last week. So everywhere inputs of how to go about it, how not to be focused, how to be focused on the goal. So
Yes.
you're with me a lot. I got a lot of input how to be stay focused. This is my concern. What
Definitely.
if I forget goal? This is something always bothering me.
And I will also arrange some session to continue this journey, so that I would wish that everybody complete the manual for yourself first, right? Because though you are already in coaching, but it will be very powerful for you if you complete, because I have completed it myself and then I designed it, right? So we'll discuss with last person. Satish ji, what you are saying, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, I am right now. Currently, I'm busy with my some networking business. Totally
Great.
focused there.
Great.
So right now means I can't focus on this training. उसके लिए जो
I
time
can
देना
understand.
पड़ेगा. Yes. So later on, definitely, I would love to join with you.
Yes, yes, definitely. What I would do is I will also have so many short-term courses which are not going to occupy you for 5 days. So you can join that courses which are in business and wealth, etc. Right. So this is something which is long-term commitment and a good money amount commitment, but you can join short-term courses if you wish. And everything is very powerful with me. Only thing is, whenever you want to join, you can come and I welcome. This is my open invitation to all of you, right? And so bye for now. Wish you all the best and thank you for being with me these 2 evenings. And sorry for I missed somebody's dinner and somebody's yeah.
Not.
So
Not
bye
a
for now.
problem.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
You're always welcome. Good night.
Good night, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Ritesh. Thank you all.
Always
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you very much.
And I will put this
Was,
video link in the group. Okay.
Bye.
Yes, sir.
Bye,
It was
Tish.
really
Bye.
very nice
Bye.
joining with you.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Bye bye.
Night.